It is week 3. And I'll be honest. Currently at this moment, I'm kind of struggling. I have a pretty bad cold that I just want to go away so that I feel good again. My knee this week, I had a camper slide into the side of my knee, and it's been hurting like all week, which is just like 2 things that are just like bugging me right now. But like you're here about Bodyslims, obviously, probably. Maybe not. Maybe you just want to hear me talk about random things. I'm drinking a Sunny D right now. I'm not sponsored, but I love Sunny D's. They remind me of my grandma Gam's house. She would have these sometimes at her house, and they're delicious. And also one Christmas, I was sick on Christmas, and my mom got us a pack of 6 Sunny D's, and my brother drank 1, and I drank 5. But I felt better the next day, so maybe you better work. But yes, eating wise, yes. How did my week go? My campers, sorry, a bug just distracted me. My campers were great this week. They were so sweet. They were so nice. They were great. I loved them. The girl I was working with, she was so nice. It was a good week at the start. And then, like, whatever, just Friday, I don't know why, but Friday kicked my butt. Friday, and then today I'm, like, reeling. I don't know. I'm feeling very, like, just really tired. I don't really feel good, and like I want to be like a good counselor, and I want to help like lead the kids to like good things and towards the Lord. But like when I'm not feeling good, I'm like, oh my goodness, I just want to eat a ton to make myself feel better. But also like when I feel sick, like I also, like you feel sick and you don't want to eat that much. So like I'm kind of like dealing with that. And like not comfort eating right now. Also, you can hear how bad my voice is. Sunny D kind of burns my throat right now, but also it tastes really good. Like it's a good burn. The burn feels good. I did take medicine. I took a Dayquil. I don't think it's done anything. I do not feel better for the Dayquil. So what's up with that Dayquil? But okay, that's besides the point. Back on topic. Bodyslims. How am I feeling? Okay, I am spending the weekends at my old house, which is now my aunt's house. And like, I've been really struggling this week with, like, just being honest. I've been really struggling this week with, like, sometimes I feel like I've been noticing a lot, like, how, like, women are treated by, like, guys and by the church and just by society in general. I've been noticing it a lot, and it's been really frustrating me, and it really just, like, kind of is bugging me this week. Like, I just feel bothered. Sometimes it honestly feels like a curse to be a woman, which, like, I don't like. I like enjoying being a girl. I like feminine things. But, like, it's, like, and I acknowledge if I was a boy, I would have different problems. I would have just as bad of problems, but they'd be different problems. And I don't want to be a guy. I like being a girl, but I feel like the same, like, respect guys get, girls don't get very often. Like, and like I heard this one quote one time that was like, to some people respect is obedience, and to other people respect is just being treated like a human being. And like sometimes I don't even feel like I'm like treated like a human being. And that's not like all the time. And I'm not saying that like I even have it that bad. It's just like something I've been noticing that like I'm kind of dealing and I'm processing, and like especially because I'm like back in the town I grew up in, I'm like also in sort of that note, I'm like seeing some of the ways like I became I'm seeing sort of how I like turn to like food, especially to comfort me and to like make me feel better when like I didn't feel like I was I don't know. I'm not sure what I felt. I would just like yeah, I see how I turned to food to comfort me when like I didn't feel like accepted or valued or like part of whatever team this team is, cuz I'm not I don't know. You know? Um I'm just different. Like I'm just different. And like now that I'm back here, I'm like thinking it over and I'm like I like who I'm becoming now that I'm like growing up. And we moved last winter and I like the person I'm becoming now. And like since we've done Bodyslims, I like the person I'm becoming, but I like see how I don't blame who I was for like how she was or anything she did. I mean, obviously I made mistakes like anyone makes mistakes, but I don't like think I was horrible because like I see how I got there while wanting and desiring to be good, but I don't want to go back to how I was either, you know? I don't want to like depend on food for comfort, and I don't want to like I don't want to make people's treatment of me because they think I'm less than them make me treat them badly. Like I want to, for lack of a better word, I want to keep that moral high ground. I don't want to stoop to their level. And it's not that even that I want superiority over another person. I just like I want to be like I don't want to have to stoop to other people's level, to somebody else's level. Just because they treat me badly doesn't mean I need to treat them badly. And like I see how I've done that in the past, and I don't want to continue to do that. And like I don't want to depend on food, and I don't want to depend on like I don't know. I want to be very genuine, and I want to be very honest about like who I am and what I believe. Like that's very hard also if you want to be accepted. But like also the truth is that like sometimes I don't even like we had this like joke when I was younger that like my sister Giselle like knew how to fit in. She would just like choose not to. Or sometimes she would choose to fit in. But like I never knew either way. Like I was just myself. And if you liked me, then you did, and if you didn't, you didn't. But like Giselle like knew what people wanted her to be, and she could like become that. And like those are both their own separate issues. Those are both their own separate issues, both bad. But like yeah, because I've never like known how to become somebody's favorite person. Like I had like this sense that I'm nobody's favorite person. And like I always sort of think that like I'm annoying people with my presence, or like I'm bothering people, or like somebody's gonna be upset with me or something. And like when I was counseling this week and last week, it was difficult because I didn't. When you're a counselor, like you have to kind of like you are the authority. Like it's your job to like help them have fun and help keep them safe and stuff, but also like you're their authority. Like you have to tell them when something's not okay, when they're not allowed to do something, or when it's time to be quiet now. And like it was hard for me to do that, which was very frustrating to me because I was very outspoken when I was young. And because of like like circling back around, like because I'm a girl, like all the like loud outspoken traits in me have like I'm not saying by everyone, lots of people have been encouraging to me, but like the people have been like you know when they say like that like one bad thing needs like 10 good things to like outweigh it, and like one mean comment can like haunt you the rest of your life, or like because of the people who have like discouraged me and like tried to make me like conform, I like, without even like meaning to or trying to, I have conformed in some ways, and I'm not as outspoken as I was, and like I want to like, yeah, I want to be genuinely myself, and like, my hair's all sticking up, that's funny. I want to be genuinely myself, and I want to be honest about who I am and what I believe, and I want to like become, that was one of the things that Jer, I mentioned this last video I think because it's really like hit me. Jer said that the, how does he phrase it, the great creator in the sky or something like that, I forget how he says it, or the great guy in the sky or something like that, like God designed you perfectly, and like the way that you are like is outside of his design, like, and like I don't know, I maybe I quoted that wrong, but like the idea of that, like God designed me, my personality, my looks, all of that, and like in some ways I've like shifted out of like what that plan was for me, and I want to bring myself back into alignment with how he, like with how God planned me to be. And I'm not saying that like I'm 1,000% out of his design, because obviously like the Lord knows, but like, yeah, I want to be, this week I want to be like focusing on like being the way the Lord wants me to be, and like but like not even like a I can do it on my own thing. Like I need the Lord to help me be who he planned for me to be, and I want to like inspire my campers and like really like communicate how much God loves them. I mean, I can't even like tell them how much God loves them. Like that's something that the Lord can like show them himself. But like I want to be God's tool in their lives, and I want to, yeah, be the way God planned for me to be. So that's what I'm thinking about this week, and that's how I'm feeling. And thank you for watching, and yeah, sorry I just got like info dumped. So I need man.